Hey guys, before we take a look at the cards, make sure to subscribe. I'll be uploading card reviews as more get revealed. First up, Playmaker, a 3 mana 4/3 minion for Warrior, which reads, after you play a rush minion, summon a copy with 1 health remaining. This is undoubtedly very strong with Restless Mummy to double the reborn, or with Kargath for another prime, but I don't think it's that consistent because you don't have Town Crier and you don't have Ziliax anymore. But if you did have those cards, I think it would be very good. Next, Archwitch Willow, a 9 mana 7/7 legendary minion for Warlock which reads, Battlecry, summon a random demon from your hand and deck. The first minion I think to pull from this is Enhanced Dreadlord, but I can't really think of anything else that you'd actually want to play in your deck and isn't like awful to play by itself. Like you could play Siegebreaker, but if you draw that, you don't want to draw it. It's only good with the high roll of Archwitch Willow, so it's not very consistent. You look at Voidcaller and Skull of the Minari, 4 mana and 5 mana respectively, and this card's just lack it. You'll need a Voidlord 2.0 or something to make this a good card. Next up, Penflinger, a 1 mana 1/1 neutral minion, which reads, Battlecry, deal 1 damage, spell burst, return this minion to your hand. It's basically just Elven Archer. You would not want to play this. Some people have suggested putting it in Libram Paladin because after you play Lady Liadrin you get a load of Libram of Wisdoms. But if you can already do that, you've already won. You don't need a crappy 1-drop that only deals 1 damage over and over again as a win condition. Next, Dr. Krastinov, a 5 mana 4/4 legendary minion for both Rogue and Warrior, which says, Rush, whenever this attacks, give your weapon +1/+1. It's a side going to Captain Greenskin. You get Rush, but you lose the Pirate tag, which is really important when basically every Warrior is running Ankar, so I don't think you play it in Warrior. And then Rogue doesn't really have any way to use it because no one's playing weapons in Rogue. Like it could be okay with Waggle Pig and Hook Scimitar, but all the Rogue decks are based around Galakron, so I don't think there's a home for it in that deck either. Next up, Star Student Selena, a 4 mana 4/3 legendary minion for Demon Hunter, which has Outcast, look at 3 cards in your opponent's hand, shuffle 1 into their deck. Like, it looks really good at first, it's like a really cool effect. You get to do a bit of skill testing on what you think they'll want and then they don't have it anymore, but it's an understated 4-drop at its core and it's not even always active on turn 4 with the Outcast, so I think this is actually pretty bad. I mean, sure, if a combo deck comes around, it's really good against that, but how many combo decks are there at the moment? None. So this is pretty bad. Next, Mage Hunter, a 3 mana 2/3 minion for Demon Hunter with Rush, and whenever this attacks a minion, silence it. So people are like, oh my god, you go into Edwin Van Cleef and it kills it and it stays alive. You know what else beats Edwin Van Cleef? Consume Magic, and no one plays it. This is understated and will not get run. It's just bad. Next up, we have Lawkeeper Polkelt, a 4 mana 4/5 neutral legendary with Battlecry. Reorder your deck from highest cost card to lowest cost card. It's a very interesting chooser. So I don't know, if Druid wants to play Malygos or Rogue wants to play Malygos, well, you can get it with this card. And then in Wild, if you're playing Shivola Holy Wrath, turn 9 you play this Holy Wrath and it's 25 damage, that could be decent. But in Standard, I think the best deck for this is Quest Warlock because currently it's a gamble on what you get with free from the hero power, but if you play this you're either getting Dragon Queen, Malygos or normal Alexstrasza, so I think that makes the cut. Also note that whenever something's shuffled in your deck, or any card is reordered for that matter, such as playing Plot Twist or Sightless Watcher in Demon Hunter, the whole deck is shuffled, so it'll get rid of Polkelt's effect, so try not to mess that up. Last up, Sphere of Sapience, a 1 mana neutral legendary weapon with 0 attack and 4 durability, which reads, at the start of your turn, look at the top card. You can put it on the bottom and lose 1 durability, so it's trying to make your draws a bit more consistent. It's quite hard to evaluate because, well, there's never been anything like it in Hearthstone, but I don't think you play this in anything aggressive because you're not really wanting to spend a whole card and a whole mana just to do nothing that turn and potentially still do nothing on the next few turns. And you also have to lose your weapon slot, so if you were wanting to play Warglaives of Azinoth or Rankar or Stormhammer, this has anti-synergy with it. You probably end up playing this in Highlander Mage maybe, because you can like try and look for those powerful power spike cards, the Highlander ones, for the Zephrys, the Reno, the Dragon Queen, or just like something for anti-aggro like a Ray of Frost if you get like a 10 drop on top. Like if it shows you Caligos, you can just say no, I'll have something else please. Yeah, because the no duplicate decks are just innately less consistent, so the Sphere could help. And people are also worried about it in combination with Twig of the World Tree and Wild, but it's 2 legendaries, it won't happen a lot. Yes, you'll get pissed when it does happen, but Blingatron isn't breaking the meta, so I don't think this will either. Well, that's all the cards for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment if you disagree with me on any of the cards. I'll see you tomorrow for more card reviews.